السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, and with the reminder number 14 from the blessed months of Ramadan, and with the ayah number 279 in Surah Al-Baqarah, or from Surah Al-Baqarah. Last session, we were talking, or last reminder, we were talking about riba. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وذروا ما بقي من الربا إن كنتم مؤمنين. Allah said, fear Allah and stop dealing with riba if you were believers. So Allah put condition. If you are a believer, stop dealing with riba. And if you want to continue, that means your belief is incomplete, or there is none at all, or probably there is that is mixed with hypocrisy. Fear Allah and stop transactions of riba, the usury. Allah earlier in Surah Al-Baqarah, few ayat before, He said, الذين يأكلون الربا لا يقومون إلا كما يقوم الذي يتخبطه الشيطان من المس. On the day of Qiyamah, on the day of resurrection, those who will get out of their graves, they will get out like insane, crazy, unstable people, as if a devil is beating up someone from human being. That means unbelievable condition. Did you ever see an epileptic person? When that episode attacks him, or attacked him, he's unstable, you cannot control him. Likewise, those who deals with riba. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam warned us about transactions of riba, because this will cause what we are about to talk today in the verse, or about the verse 279. Allah said, فَإِن لَمْ تَفْعَلُوا, if you won't stop dealing with transaction of usury or riba transactions, فَأْذَنُوا بِحَرْبٍ. So be sure about announced war from the side of Allah and His Messenger against you, or against me, or against him, or against her. Regardless, who am I? President, vice president, a king, prince, or whatever. Regardless, who am I? حرب من الله ورسوله. كيف تكون حرب الله? How the war from Allah will be announced? He will take off or deprive you from blessings and any transactions you do in dunya, even if the money is increasing, but there is no blessings. And you feel it, and someone will feel it in his family, in his effort, in his health, in whatever. He is in too much worry. There is no peace of mind. He thinks that money will buy him a peace of mind. No, he worries about the money. He worries about the market. He worries about the stock market. He is worrying about this, about that, and he is out of rest in the heart. And on day of Qiyamah, and in the barrier, he will suffer whatever no one can imagine. And probably he will stay in hell forever, because intentionally he disobeyed Allah and the Messenger. And how the Messenger will announce war against him? No more intercession. No intercession valid for him. He's deprived from the intercession of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam on day of Qiyamah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blames this. Blame those people for dealing with the transactions of riba because they said, what is the difference between sales and riba? They are similar. Sales is similar to riba. So they made the riba the origin. And the sales is an addition or a new issue. No, that is wrong. Sales is the origin and the riba or the usury is an addition thing on in the transaction between people. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blamed them for that, and He said, وَأَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَى. Sales are halal. Riba is haram, or all kinds of riba are haram. And quickly, I want you to go back to the previous advice to remember, to refresh your memory with the types of riba. Loans riba, transactions riba, or sales riba. And sales riba is divided to riba al-fadl and riba al-nasi'a. So let's go back. So Allah said, فَإِن لَمْ تَفْعَلُوا, if you won't stop now, before the moment of death, before you meet Allah, فَأَذَنُوا بِحَرْبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولُهُ. Be sure about an unfair war between Almighty Allah and you, or the person who is involved with riba intentionally and want to increase. Buying houses by riba, because houses bring him income. So he doesn't care. He gets loan and he pay extra and he buy houses and he let the house cover itself and he buy a second house, a 10th house, a 20th house to be proud in his country. I own 20 homes. I have 200 tenants in my homes. So he is proud. Let's see how the proudness will look like on the day of Qiyamah. Fear Allah. And if you repent, Allah is all forgiven. He will forgive you. Regardless what you've done, regardless how much riba you collected. Now, you have $1 million, for example, mixed with riba. Take a portion for yourself. $250,000, for example, $500,000. You consider this your capital work money and keep it for yourself and start from scratch, clean, and Allah won't ask you to pay back what you took before. And the other $500,000 or pounds or reals or whatever, give it to the needy people to start up their life or to cover up some of their needs in their lives. And it is not a sadaqah for you. And this is how you repent. Repent to Allah. And from the core of my heart, I ask Allah for me, for you, for everyone who's involved with riba, to stop now, before next minute. No one knows when he will meet Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala correct our niyyah, correct our intention, correct our way of life, and put our feet back on the path of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Till here we stop, and inshallah, see you tomorrow if Allah will give us life. May Allah increase and continue your life and bless it inshallah. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى أصحابه وأزواجه وآل بيته والحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.